Okay, so I'm going to use FreestyleMax to do the lesson. I just think this is a bit easier rather than trying to describe it in 1,000 words. So anyway, first thing is just sort of point out, like, we got him set up for riding regular. He's not goofy, but if you might notice, this end of the board is shorter than the other end, so he is actually set up for riding goofy foot, and he's riding switch. But don't let it confuse you, just pretend that we've got him set up riding regular, and we're about to turn toe side. So I think one of the things is most important about snowboarding is your stance and balance. Now I don't know if you've had other lessons or whatnot, or if they've told you that, but you can never do it too much, and that's making sure that your stance and balance is correct, and that just makes you keeps you balanced and makes you so you're riding really solid and you're not going to fall over, and you can turn a lot harder. So I always try to look over my left shoulder, and that keeps my shoulders really aligned. So quite often a lot of beginners, they're turning, but their body's kind of twisting as they're going through the turn. So it means that what they have to balance on is they have a lot less to balance on than if they've got their shoulders and everything directly over the board. Then they've basically got the whole board to balance on. Yeah. So so basically you want to have shoulders aligned with the board. And what I wanted to say for turning on your toe side, now a lot of beginners will naturally pull away from the slope, so they'll have their weight on the back foot, and we call them like surfer turns. So what happens is when you have your weight, I don't know if you can really see it, but yeah, he's got his weight right back. When he comes through the turn, it's going to be really wide, and he's going to pick up speed. So what you want to practice on a really mellow slope, it can be a slope that's almost flat, somewhere where you feel you can turn toe side really comfortably, is you want to practice really pulling the weight, pushing the weight onto your toe of the front foot. So just try using just your front foot and going around doing that turn, really pushing your front knee towards the nose of the board. So it's sort of a little scary because you're actually pushing forward down the hill, and you'll naturally feel like that's going to make me go faster, but it doesn't. It actually uses the edge of your board, the whole side cut of your board, and it makes you turn a lot sharper. So I'd practice doing that, and I also practice the same thing, pushing your knee forward when you're turning on your heel, when you're turning heel side. So really pushing that front knee towards the front of the board and coming around heel side. Yeah. Now there's something else I wanted to show you. That'll take a fair bit of practice, and that in itself will take up quite a bit of time, I think. Now, take as much time as you need to do that. I with beginners, quite often start them on it right early. I practice with the 1 foot. I find a slope where basically it's almost dead flat, and even just with 1 foot strapped in, I get them to start really edging and pushing forward with their front foot, just to get them so that they can comfortably get off chairlifts, and they're already starting to use that front foot. Because as soon as you put your weight on your back foot, you pick up speed, and you'll go fast, you'll go out of control. So the next thing that I wanted to show you was basically the balance. So I don't know if you've had this shown yet, but if you're sort of sitting down, that's a good position for your weight when you're coming through on a hillside turn. don't know if you can see that coming through heel side. So you want to always keep basically, with your stance and your balance, not only your shoulders in line with your board, but you want to keep your body upright. So you don't want to have your body tilting over forward or tilting over backward, because you're likely to fall backward or fall forward. So the correct position for turning heel side is to basically almost sit down, like you're basically putting the weight down on your butt, and then when you come up and you want to turn toe side, the correct position is actually to push your pelvis forward and push your knees out and down. So you're still pushing your knees down, and it's like as if you're trying to touch the snow with your knees. Yeah? And that really keeps your upper body upright. Otherwise, if you're still turning toe side and you're in this kind of seated position, or you might even be standing straight up, you gotta lean, and leaning will still make you turn, but you'll be leaning your whole body over, and that just means as soon as you hit a bump or anything like that, you're gonna fall over on your face. Cool. Hope that's helped you and given you a few pointers and made your ski trip, snowboard trip a little easier. Alright, thanks for watching.